Sydney Marathon is done. Chicago Marathon is done. And that brings me to 6 world major marathons. But those chapters are now closed. What's next?
Yo, hold on. Change of plan, everybody. This was supposed to be 13K. We've added 4 more K because I've just reached 17K on my Instagram. So to celebrate it, we're gonna run 17K. Okay, back to Aubrey in the studio or the garage. But let's studio.
What's going on? My name is Aubrey. I'm an average runner simply trying to be less average by the day, as at the time of filming this, you've given me 25,900 subscribers, 100 more, and we're gonna be at 26,000. Quick math. Anyway, guys, please consider subscribing to the channel. Tokyo Marathon and Brighton 10K. The Brighton 10K is more of a priority because that is 16th of November. And that is a change from what I've been doing. It is running faster. It's a lot more pacier training. And so I'm starting that tomorrow. March 1st is Tokyo Marathon, and that will be my final world major. It will be 6 of the legacy world majors, and therefore give me my 6-star world major marathon finisher medals. But also, it will be 7th because I've already done Sydney. So when I do Tokyo, when I do Tokyo, it'll be 6-star finisher and 7.
Oh, happy Sunday, the long run. We got 13K in zone 2. Let's get it.
Now let me be clear, I don't have a place yet for Tokyo. I don't have that place yet. I'm just hopeful that some way, somehow, I will be there. I don't want to wait until I'm confirmed to be there. I'm going to start the training right away. And so, my training has the A goal, which is Tokyo Marathon. The B event is Brighton 10K on the 16th of November. And the training for that starts tomorrow. Today is Saturday, 18th of October.
All right, we're 1K into the run. The first 1K is a 6-minute 40 per K pace with a very low heart rate. But remember, this is only the start of the run.
The 19th of October, I've got a 13K long run in zone 2. So I want to walk you through that run. I'm going to take you with me on that run. Let's start with dinner tonight. So, carved, I had rice, I had a beef stew that was amazing, prepared by my best friend, Uncle Mao. We went over to pick it up from his house. It was really cool. And so this is that meal. Tomorrow, I will have simulation of what I'm gonna do on race day, and that is bread with peanut butter, and that's it. We're gonna build it on to see how I get on after that. But I wanted to just take a second and walk you through the race kit.
All right, we're 2K in. The second K was also at 6-minute 40 seconds per K pace, whilst maintaining 140 BPM heart rate.
Before we start, let's take a second to just appreciate the bag. Listen, this was gifted to me by the guys at Nike at Chicago Marathon. It is, boom, tote bag, Nike branded, excellent, but stitched at the front is my race bib. 48786 was my bib number at Chicago Marathon, and you can see that too. I had some gifts in here, and when I do these videos where I'm talking to you about what I'm doing for the run, I'm gonna put everything we're gonna talk about in this bag and then start emptying it. So let's start with that. Let's talk about shoes for tomorrow's long run. Now, New Balances SC Elite V5. And before you start, yes, I know they're carbon plated shoes, and I said it's gonna be an easy run, but I'm also reviewing these shoes, and I like to form an opinion on how well or how versatile a shoe is. And so I've already done some pacier running in this. I just wanna see how it performs on a long run and not so much a fast pace. I've been doing this a long time, and I like to have an opinion and therefore share that with you on my reviews.
3K. A bit too fast. It's a bit too fast, but the heart rate is still in zone 2. The heart rate at this point is the main focus. 10K to go. 4K, 630 per K pace. That's not too bad. Oh, it's still in zone 2. Zone 2. Let's get it.
I got Actually, it's a beautiful story with this shoe. I didn't get this shoe brand new. This shoe is a hand-me-down from the BFF, Thomas, I Believe in a Run. I didn't get this shoe for review. I don't have it. And so when I went over to Chicago, Thomas gave me this shoe. I forgot to get it signed, but he gave me his SC Elite V5. It already has, I want to say what he said was 50 miles on it. And so it's good to see. Honestly, like I can't see anything that is telling that it's run that. So whatever I put additional to that will be what I tell you about it. That's the shoe. Okay, next thing, I'm going to talk to you about my heart rate monitors. I feel like this is very important to share with you. So, this is the heart rate monitor I used to have. It's the Garmin HRM Pro Plus. The disadvantage, wait, let me confirm. Absolutely, HRM Pro Plus, excellent heart rate monitor, very accurate. The disadvantage with this is it needed those coin kind of batteries. So when that runs out, you replace it. The guys at Garmin were kind enough to then give me this one. This is the HRM 600. Excellent. Now, why I love it, it's got a USB port in there. Same charger as my Garmin Forerunner 570, which I'll tell you about in a second. And therefore, I don't need to start thinking batteries. I simply recharge my heart rate monitor, which I sync up to my Garmin Forerunner 570.
All right. Boom. Boom, 9K, and there you go with the pace. It's such a beautiful run. I feel grateful to be out here.
And in terms of my foot stats, whether that is pace, distance, I use this thing little here, boom, this little thing. It's a stride pod which I then attach to my shoes, and there you go. The last bit of electronics which you need to know about, I got these in Sydney, and these are the Shocks Open Dots. Excellent, excellent hardware. Love these. You simply clip them onto your ear like that, and it goes on to the other side like that, and these things don't come off. Excellent battery power, excellent sound quality. I don't like the normal shocks that go around your head. The sound quality is just off. I get it, it's for safety, but you know what? If I'm gonna have headphones on, I wanna hear what I'm listening to, whether that's a podcast or not. And so that's what I'm gonna have, boom, and these are what I use even on race day. There you go.
Hey, yo, change your plan. I was supposed to be running 13K for my long run today, and we've changed it. We've added 4 more K to make it 17K. And that's simply because I just checked on my Instagram. I just reached 17K followers. 17,000 followers. So we're gonna mark it with a celebration and make this 17K. Let's do it.
I use these in Sydney. I didn't wear anything in Chicago because I ran with my friend Dan. But in terms of tech, that's it. Right, in terms of the fit, here you go. Nike were kind enough to give me this singlet. There, bang, excellent singlet, very breathable, and it goes on. And then I've got Nike split shorts, boom. Honestly, there is no reason for these shorts apart from they match very well with the shoes. And you can see the color pattern. You got to be serious about how you look. Don't worry about the running all the time. You also have to focus on how you look. So much so, hold on. I then have arm sleeves. Now, I keep saying this all the time. Bro, I don't really know what the functional use for arm sleeves actually is. These are the ones, the arm sleeves I wore in Sydney. I got these. It's going to be cold because I'm going to go out in the morning, and boom, arm sleeves. Again, it's the color pattern. You got to pay close attention to how you look. And then the socks. These are from Shoe Socks. The guys at Shoe make it their business to match socks to the shoes, okay? Why they call it Shoe Socks, right? So, boom, boom, everything matches. I've got the red socks, red shoes, red split shorts. We're good to go, red and white. It's gonna work. And then, I wanna talk to you about nutrition. Now, this part is very important. This is the part where things go really wrong all really right. If you don't get this bit right. Anyway, my friend Mo is affiliated with a brand called Cadence. So he sent me out these gels here. These gels, a company called Cadence, and I've already started using them. So it's a 13K long run. I'm gonna take a gel at the start of the long run, and then I'm gonna take it at the 5K mark.
Say hi, Zai.
So normally I would then take another one at the 10K mark, but I won't need to because at that point I'm coming home and I don't want to waste the gels. So we're not gonna overdo it. I also do electrolytes, but the guys at Cadence then sent me this Race 500. Now, this Race 500 has electrolytes and caffeine, which I really love. Caffeinated electrolytes, you might have done, but I haven't heard of that before. You know, so I'm really excited about that. Really excited to try these out. And that's gonna be everything. Anyway, wait. Now to hold everything together, that is my phone, the gels. I'm gonna have this flip belt, and it's a company literally called Flip Belt. It's a marathon belt that's got all sorts of pockets. And so I use an iPhone 16 Pro Max, which then goes in there, just like so, boom, done. I then normally have a soft flask, but I won't for this run. I then have my gels go in there, all good. That is all I'm gonna have. Anyway, let's go back out to Aubrey and finish this run and tell you about the stats and how this run went.
That's the time it's taken. We've done 17K at an average pace of 6:35 per K pace. We've burned 1,247 calories, average heart rate 147, which is zone 2, and it's taking us 1 hour and 52 minutes. Let's get it.